You might encounter some difficulties if you attempted to pay for something with a sheet of paper. Unless, of course, it was a $100 bill on the page. But what distinguishes that bill from other pieces of paper as being so intriguing and valuable? After all, you can't really do anything with it. It is not edible. You cannot construct anything with it. Also, it is forbidden to burn it. What's the big deal, then? Of course, you're undoubtedly aware of the solution. While other pieces of paper are not recognized as legal currency, the government prints $100 bills and has classified them as such. Yet the only thing that makes them legal is that. On the other hand, the availability of $100 bills determines its value. The majority of money throughout history, including the US dollar, was backed by precious metals, and the quantity in circulation was based on a nation's gold or silver reserves. However, the dollar became what is known as fiat money after the US abolished this system in 1971, which means it is not linked to any external resource and instead depends completely on government policy to determine how much cash to create. What division of our government establishes this policy? The judicial, legislative, or executive branches? None of the aforementioned is the unexpected response. In actuality, the Federal Reserve System, or Fed, which consists of 12 regional banks in significant American cities, independently determines monetary policy. All of the Fed's profits go into the U.S. Treasury, and its Board of Governors, which is chosen by the President and confirmed by the Senate, reports to Congress. But because it is not directly under the jurisdiction of either body of government, the Fed is shielded from the day-to-day ups and downs of politics. Why doesn't the Fed simply decide to issue unending $100 bills to make everyone content and wealthy? Because the bills wouldn't have any value otherwise. Consider that money's main function is to be traded for goods and services. If the overall amount of money in circulation rises more quickly than the total cost of the economy's goods and services, then each component will be able to purchase a smaller quantity of those items than previously. Inflation is the term for this. Contrarily, deflation would occur if the money supply remained unchanged while more products and services were created, increasing the value of each dollar. Which is worse, then? You want to spend your money as soon as possible since excessive inflation means that the money in your wallet today will be worth less tomorrow. While this would boost the economy, it would also encourage hoarding of goods like fuel and food, driving up their costs and causing shortages that would further increase inflation. Yet, deflation would cause people to want to save their money, and a drop in consumer spending would lower corporate earnings, resulting in increased unemployment and a subsequent drop in expenditure, which would cause the economy to continue contracting. Therefore, the majority of economists think that while too much of either is risky, a small, steady amount of inflation is required to promote economic growth. The Federal Reserve considers a wide range of economic statistics, such as historical inflation rates, global trends, and the unemployment rate, to decide how much money should be in circulation. Like in the Goldilocks tale, the numbers must be exactly right in order to promote growth and maintain employment while preventing inflation from reaching disruptive levels. The Fed controls not only the value of the paper in your wallet but also your prospects of landing or keeping